Going to try this again with Delaria Lockhart. So tell us where we are.
Well, we're gonna fight the same thing, but it's gonna be probably more interesting this time because this character is level 87 and isn't decked out in you're level 90 640 gear. So I see that my gear is a little less. so
Just the
so this is just a tad. This is a gunbreaker. So this is a tank class. Oh, for damage, I would take a dragoon over this guy. I would anticipate. Well, the good news is Gunbreaker has a little bit of burst, so probably able to get through that stuff pretty well.
I can't wait to see this. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be entertaining to say the least.
Well, use the force. She looks familiar.
Yeah, right. I mean, this is your best bud, so
This is
you
the
should.
worst fight of the entire game.
Nah, there's worse fights than this.
Uh-oh. Thank
yeah, you think this is bad, but it's yeah, trust me.
Oh, not looking forward to what's after this.
All right. So you can see that the damage doesn't look to be nearly as good. So
Mm-mm.
yeah, this is going to be entertaining.
Well, at least you know the mechanics. So a lot of the people that have a hard time even getting started, they're getting a chance to see a couple of characters fight and see the mechanics.
Yeah, it's true.
Really important to stay in back of her.
Yeah, it's beneficial.
Wherever she is, you should be close to her as best as you can. You're actually
Well,
doing
this
pretty
is
darn good. Love the pie. Not.
yeah, get wrecked. Eh, Although this character feels like muscle memory because I've been
Mm-hmm.
playing this character religiously, so I get this.
Now look at
Okay,
the
so it's
slices of
gonna
the
go.
pie. They're not nearly as small as they are when you play the Dragoon. You notice that? Way big slices.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Ooh. Yeah, this shit hurts a little bit.
Wonder if you get those little smoky clouds coming out, the green ones. Oh, there they are.
Yep.
Again, your strategy is to stay really close to her.
Strategy is going to be to stay away from this bullshit coming at me.
You do that really well. You just position yourself so when you get pushed back, it's not into any of that crap that's out there. She's halfway down. Nice. Even though you had a lot of ground clutter that was orange, you didn't seem to take a lot of damage.
Well, it didn't go off on me.
All right, you're in the final stage.
Oof.
That was close. Now, it's really important here for those who are watching. If you're not going to kill these balls, go for the red ones first, but at least get them down enough, because she's going to accumulate all the energy that's whatever's received. Meaning when the balls get to her, she's going to take all that and recharge that little bar you see up there that says Venat's ether. So you want to get as many of them down as you can so she doesn't charge up that bar. Okay.
Tough.
Yep, it is tough. She's doing really well. The goal here, once again, is to just put a bunch of damage on there. So if it has to get absorbed by her, it's not a lot. You don't want that bar to charge. And you can see here, he's got a real challenge with crowd control.
Yep, GG's.
Yeah, so you see...
Couldn't do enough damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this time it'll be very easy, so it'll be like the last clip that we did. So normal, I would have to output a ton of damage to handle that. Whatever, we go again. The important thing is to not get frustrated. You're going to hit certain things in this game that are going to agitate you probably. Mm-hmm. And this is just like one of those challenges that is... Yeah, I don't know if I'd say a little overtuned, but you can tell on normal it's a pain in the ass. Because now you've seen a character at 90 with 540 gear that was having a hard time dealing with that stuff. And again, that could be a skill issue too. That could be me not using like ranged appropriately or whatnot. There may be some other tactics out there, but I'm just showing you what you need to do to get through this. Because at the end of the day, I think everybody could agree that if you're stuck, you just want to keep moving on and keep enjoying that facet of the game for the main story quest.
Well, I certainly found the frustration that not being able to get through any of the story quests, you kind of feel like maybe you're going to hang it up, because if you can't get through it, you can't continue the game, can't open the maps, you can't do flying, you can't do a lot of things. So a lot of stuff is riding on it.
You could also notice that this is a lot more forgiving too. So I made quite a few mistakes there, hopping through like the honeycombs that were cutting across the room. And it just seems like your life is a lot higher. Your damage looks to be probably higher, and the life of the targets, more importantly, is higher. So that's what's going to allow you to cut through this next phase. Character does again. This is a tank class, so I don't have the burst that I had in the Dragoon previous video. So I don't anticipate this getting nearly as close. But we're going to see. I mean, she is below halfway, so that definitely looks like more damage from the previous attempt. But again, I think her life count is lower, so that certainly helps.
And for those who are thinking, well, you're not fighting on normal, you're fighting it on easy, who cares? I really have no preference on. I mean, if you feel good because you did it on normal, good for you. But again, getting through the storyline and feeling like you can continue as opposed to being hung up on one of these quests.
I mean, yeah, if you want to play like a real hard game or something, go play like Dark Souls, go play Elden Ring. Those games will make you so angry that you'll feel bipolar when you play them. But playing this for enjoyment, and honestly, this game has probably one of the better stories that I've seen in any game. And I find that element of the game really, really enjoyable. Like playing other games like World of Warcraft, where you've grinding high-end mythic pluses and doing challenging stuff. If challenging content is kind of your forte, you're already looking at the end game rating and stuff like that that's been tuned for the highest possible challenge in the game.
I will say that you are beating her significantly with this character too, and you're really close to actually killing her.
I try to push. It doesn't let her life drop.
Oh, no, it was going down.
No, my point is this should have been lethal already.
Yeah.
So you
Oh,
have to push this phase. That was beyond lethal damage. That should have been enough.
wowee, look at that. She's just, you notice her bar was flashing? Did you happen to catch that? The
I
whole,
didn't,
yeah,
but
look at
she's
it. Look at it. It's flashing red.
yeah. It's like, hey, what does this say? Armed with a Magus staff. Excellent.
While you're at this final stuff, that it should let you kill her, though. It didn't, though. So for those who were wondering if you can, you can't. You are doing a lot of damage to those spheres.
Less life, more damage. It's noticeably easier.
Yeah, very much so. And the razor blades down on the ground, those circles, this particular phase doesn't seem to be quite as bad either. Now, I think you're going to handily do well on this because she's not taking really any damage at all. Now, this last phase, see how you do here. But you're doing really great taking these red guys down. Do you have any AoEs that you get to use? Wow.
I fucked that up.
No, you
well.
actually beat it anyhow.
No, I pushed that phase, but I made a mistake.
So now she's going to do her little animation, but because you only gave her a little less than 50% of the power from those balls, she's going to say, "What a good job you did," and let you live.
Yeah. Just throwing a Hadouken at me. Just getting wrecked.
114,000 down to that. Well done. So hopefully for everybody who has found trouble with Venat, now you've seen two characters, seen Mr. Mystian Lockhart and Delaria Lockhart handily go over here and kick some ass. Well, thanks for watching. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, very easy is a lot easier than normal.
Until next
My
time.
words of wisdom.
Druid Jedi and Dege are clear. We'll see you next video.